This week I'm back, not with downtown Milford, but with downtown Shelton. Let's go. Hi, I'm Stacy Olson with the Valentini team at William Ravis Real Estate, and on my channel, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about living on the Connecticut coast. So the last few weeks, I had a series based on downtown Milford. Today, I'm going to talk about downtown Shelton and all of the revitalization that's gone on down there. Shelton is great because it has kind of like its own flavor throughout the city. There's all these different areas, like Huntington is way different than downtown, and downtown is very different than the White Hills. So as you make your way through Shelton, you're going to see very different, distinct areas. Today I'm focusing on downtown and all the great things that are happening down there today. As you would think, the City Hall is based in downtown Shelton. It sits atop a hill that basically overlooks the downtown area. The current City Hall was actually a school that was built in 1921, and it served as Shelton High and then as an elementary before turning into City Hall. An interesting fact is that, maybe 10 years ago, there was discussion about moving City Hall actually into the physical downtown area. I don't know where that stands today, but potentially it could be moving, but not very far. So this is where you would go to the tax assessor, right? You would pay your taxes. You could go to the city clerk for town records. You could get copies of property maps, and the planning and zoning is here. So it's all centrally located in this building on Hill Street, which is in downtown. A huge attraction in downtown Shelton is the Riverwalk at Veterans Memorial Park, also known as the Slab. So part of the park is dedicated to veterans, as you would imagine. And there's also another section that is a 0.6 mile loop that uses the sidewalk along Canal Street down near the river. The Riverwalk has actually been extended over the years as Canal Street has been redeveloped. And the redevelopment on Canal Street has really been amazing. They've put up some great apartment buildings, very modern loft style apartments, and they're very desirable and right on the river. And a little over a week ago, it was announced that Shelton was actually going to receive 2 small town economic assistance program grants for about $240,000. And about half of that money was actually going to go towards extending the Housatonic Riverwalk on Canal Street even further. When the Riverwalk is complete, it will actually be almost a mile long, basically from the southern tip near the Veterans Memorial Park, north along the Housatonic River, to what they're calling the Shelton Canal Lock, which is where they're actually going to receive the other half of the funding. Since 1996, the state of Connecticut has actually invested more than $21 million into Shelton's remediation program. And this transformation to downtown has really revitalized it because it used to be blighted and decayed and like an old industrial zone. But today, there's thriving businesses, restaurants, amazing modern apartments, and lots to do down there. Something that just happened a couple days ago was Shelton Day right there on the Riverwalk. And every year they have it at the Veterans Memorial Park from about 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And they feature like vendors, food trucks, they have the hot air balloon rides. I know, can you imagine that? So it's really a great celebration in downtown Shelton. And in the summer, right there on the Riverwalk, they host free movie nights. Usually it runs just for July and August, but this year they're having a bonus movie night on October 22nd, and they're going to show The Nightmare Before Christmas. So, bring your family, bring some blankets and your favorite snack, and you can head out there at dusk and the movie starts. Another great thing they do at the Riverwalk is they have music under the stars. Every Wednesday, starting at the end of June all the way till the end of August, they have live music. And they have all sorts of different kinds of genres. They have rock, country, Irish, Motown, big band swing. I mean, really, there's something there for everyone. And The Riverwalk also hosts the annual 4th of July fireworks for Shelton. So this really is the heartbeat of Shelton. They host so many community events. I know they used to have a carnival down there. I mean, there's so much going on down there these days. You really need to stop by and check out one of these events. And directly across from the Riverwalk is where they have the Shelton's Farmers Market. This runs every Saturday from May through October from 9 to 12, and they host all sorts of local vendors. So some of the vendors that have been there were Oronoque Farms. Everybody knows them, right? They have great pastries, desserts, pies, cookies, donuts. They also had the East Village Farm, and they had vegetables, plants, eggs, soaps, wool products. And Red Clover Farm was there. They had CBD products, local honey, jellies, pickles, jams. So they really showcase all of the vendors and local farms in Shelton. There have been many great restaurants that have moved into this area as well. One I'd like to highlight is Pier 131 Kitchen and Bar. This is bringing a much different experience to downtown Shelton. They have over 1,600 square feet of patio that overlook the Housatonic River and breathe life into this really newly developed area. Their menu features comfort classics with some new twists, and they also have some creative cocktails. They support all local farms and breweries in their menu. They have farm-to-table options with plant-based and vegan options. They have custom blend burgers, pizza, a great raw bar, and they have brunch every day, happy hours, and trivia on Wednesdays. Another staple in downtown is Lamacchia's. This has been here since 2006 and is a really well-known Italian restaurant that has a huge following. It really is a great traditional Italian restaurant. You know, their menu is really that authentic experience you're looking for. And can I just tell you how adorable the outside of the restaurant is? When I was shooting for this video, it was just overflowing with flowers and foliage. And they've kind of set it up to look almost like a European restaurant. Outside they have like old bicycles, and there's an old like European car parked outside. It really has character. One newer restaurant in the area is Chaplin. They are really going out of their way to be more of a high-end restaurant. They wanted the best quality meats around. They have seafood towers overflowing with oysters and clams and shrimp and mussels. They have amazing cocktails. They wanted to go for that New York City flair, but right here in downtown Shelton. And there's Caloroso Eatery and Bar. This is a small family-owned business that opened in 2012. They want to provide excellent Italian food, but in a comfortable and welcoming atmosphere at an affordable cost. They want the experience to be like Sunday dinner at Grandma's house. They have a bunch of different areas in the restaurant. They have a bar area that has high top tables, 7 televisions, and then just like a huge long bar with seats so you can watch your favorite games. And they have a main dining room where, you know, it's comfortable and traditional. Then they have a main outdoor patio. It's called The Terrace. And this is a great option for those wanting to enjoy al fresco dining. And they even have ceiling mounted gas powered heaters. So if you want to bring a blanket in the cooler months, you definitely can do that. They also have what they call the Sky Terrace. This is a second level patio with a tinted glass roof filled with plants, and the sun shines in, and there's a full bar in there. And then if you're looking for something a little more private, they have the Cove, which is their private party room. But this place has it all. You definitely need to check it out. One quaint little shop that I just stumbled upon, I didn't even know it was there. It's called the Rogi Shop, like pierogi. It was started by a family that came here from Poland back in 2002. And they make small batches with traditional and new creative flavors. Some of the flavors are sauerkraut and mushroom, potato and cheddar, spinach and cheese. They have pork, steak and cheese. I mean, who doesn't love a good pierogi? I know I like mine with some onions and sour cream. And there's Center Street Social. So when you go there, you can order from a range of bar foods, really. They have chicken and waffles, burgers, tacos, and more. They have Sunday brunch with live music, happy hours. They even have late night parties there. They have 15 beers on tap, and it really is a great, fun place to go if you want to hang out with friends or just go somewhere with a lively atmosphere. So downtown Shelton has really morphed over the years. I remember about 20 years ago, there wasn't a lot going on down there, but over that time, it has really grown. They have brought in so many new businesses. They've attracted new development. They have a beautiful area of modern apartments. They have the Riverwalk, which has really transformed that area. And all of these amazing restaurants. I think you should head down there and check it out. And since you're already down there in the valley, why don't you take a drive into Derby? Check out this video where I tell you all the great things that are going on there today. And if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the like button, and until next week, have a great day.